information for this Friday's event. Reporting for Channel Yemaswati News, Abongida Mabuza with Kimberly Mavuso, Lobamba.
In a press conference at the Ministry of Education and Training today, Minister Lady Howard Mabuza addressed the recent protest staged by tertiary students. The minister also took the time to touch on examinations set to be written by primary and secondary students. We have more.
School classes around the country have been disturbed by protests staged by university students, and Minister of Education and Training Honorable Lady Howard condemned the actions of varsity students who have incited violence in an attempt to disrupt other learners' classes. Minister Howard hailed the efforts of learners and teachers who have worked diligently to make a success of the 2021 academic year. The minister also gave a word of encouragement to the learners who are in preparation for their exams.
As a ministry, we have learned with great concern and disappointment that there are some perpetrators of violence who are invading and disturbing our schools while learning is in progress. It is for this reason that the ministry would like to caution anyone who intends to incite violence in schools or
The Manzini Rotary Club received a donation of personal protective equipment from their Canadian counterparts. There to receive the donation was the Minister of Health, Dr. Lizzie Ngosi, who stressed and emphasized the importance of PPEs for medical professionals.
The Minister of Health, Senator Lizzie Ngosi, said that it is very important for health workers to be protected at all times when giving health assistance to all patients. She said this today when she was receiving protective clothing from Rotary Club Manzini, donated by Rotary Club Canada.
Lelensiphe kona lamuhla lekutintfo tokutivikela ikakhulu i-PPE ma protective clothing for ama health workers kubaluleke kakhulu kithi ngoba lama gowns nawo konke leni ubonako njengoba sekhona abantu lanibona kule nombolo tethu labagulako nalabasedledlela tisebenza tempilo ngilele bakusebenzisa wonke malawo sibativikele bona lokulokunyeke sengamathulusi loenda kusibona bakhona kusita labanye bantu. Nasedlula kule tiwombe letintsathu tokucala sibe netingcinamba letinenge kushoda kwabo oxygen sileshodela bo PPE nanyalo lokhu kutasita ukuthi lokhu sisasita sive silungisela lokunye lokutako sitaba nemathulusi lafanele wekuthi tisebenza tempilo divike.
Mr. Wellington Mota from Rotary Club Manzini said it was very important for them to assist the government, especially in the health sector.
So we deemed it fit that during this time of COVID to actually assist government so that they can be more focused on actually the things that matter, especially providing healthcare facilities. So we know that these items are actually needed and necessary. We know the challenges that government faces in terms of the fiscus. So we decided to tap into our network. So we got the Rotary Club in Canada to actually assist. And we'd actually identified facilities that we thought at that time would mostly benefit from these items.
Reporting for Yemaswati Channel, Mkirikalos, Matapam.
Welcome back from the outbreak. Let's get right back into our bulletin. Now, publisher Macmillan donated books to the sum of 7,000 emalangeni to the Gwaluseni Infant Primary School in celebration of World Read Aloud Day.
The World Read Aloud Day was today, whereby Macmillan visited Gwaluseni Infant School. The grade 6 students at the school got a chance to read aloud books in Siswati and English.
Tug of War is a game played by many people around the world. Two teams line up. They face each other.
Ingoti yembani njengaloku kungena lihlobo nje banyenti bantfu labatasishiya emhlabeni ngenxa yelitulu.
Mangoba Sihlongonyane, who is the marketing manager at the school, explains about the day.
Abantwana la ikakhulu abasebancane bakwadi kufunza lekufunda sithi reading bakhona nje umntwana noma ngabe inciphi incwadi akhona kuyifunza sitawukhumbula sikufunza kumcwa kakhulu noNhlanhla ngisho masontweni nje makuthiwa usifunzele lapho noNhlanhla athi Jakobe ukhazi bazalwa basaphathe kahle abantu bavela uthi Jakobe wayevele entanako kusheshe kucishe ngizama ukuthi kufunza kulikhono lelibaluleke noma ngabe ukuphi noma ungithishela noma ngumntwana esikole noma ngusomabhizinisi noma ngumdlali webhola kubalekile kukwadi kufunza lelisuku World Read Aloud Day luthi kulilungelo lemuntu wonke emhlabeni kukwadi kufunza nekubhala.
The school head teacher Piwe Makakula thanked Macmillan for the books donation. The donated books can cost 7,000 emalangeni.
Sisikolwa ngosiyami. Siyathanda kufunda. We like reading so much. Ngoba siyathi ukuthi nawufunda incwadi uhamba ufike emaveni longazange uzofika.
I am Nonhlanhla Twala reporting for Yemaswati channel with Gary Carlos in Matapa.
Over to Matapa now, where workers at New Life Garments claim to have been locked out of the premises by their employers after they expressed their displeasure with their salaries.
The employees of the New Garments FM in Matapa are complaining that they have not been paid for working on holidays. About 300 of the firm employees were locked out of the firm gate this morning. Their frustrated employees arrived in the morning only to find the gates locked without anyone communicating to them. The employees stated that they really did not know what to do now because their employers do not want to give them the money they deserve, and on top of that have decided to lock them out of the company gate without communicating to them.
Masithi sisagathe lokho umlungu angafuni nje ukukhulumisana nathi manje itolo ke na itolo sisole siyeda la emsebenzini sangena la ngekhathi siyahlala masithi siye lunchini basikhiyela asisabuyeli ngekhathi manje nalala bambukele masisi sikhuluma nabo basithatha basibhekisa le namhla ke sesikhulumile ukuthi okay uthi utasinika Tuesday okay siyeta ke namhla sithi sitosebenza thina sikhanda sewukhile ke yena ngasafuni singene la ngekhathi sona ngilokuthi umfana makakhala kunina ukuthi emarket sengilambile ngifuna kumunya angasafuni ukumnika leli bele lo mfana sabathumela labasibuke labaphathi baya le kuye wabathatha wababhekisa le sangeva wathi asisebenze kuhambe lo msebenzi wakhe uhamba ngaliphi ngoba nathi phela sicela lesicelayo one sathishe savala sasuka thina sicashile la usibona singaka sifuna imali rent mastandi sewusikhiyele naleti ndlela sihole bo 300 irent ithi 600 kulo 300 ukathe ukuthi urent udle ugibele kusomfana yesikolweni uphinza wena sewusithathela khona lelide lesilicelayo manje angafuni lokho ke sisebenze sithini thina silambile singanayo nendzawo yekulala
tried our best speaking to their employer, but they sent a security guard to inform us that they will not be able to speak to us. Reporting to Yemaswati channel, I am Nonhlatla with Gary Carlos at Matapa.
More from Matapa now, as for him, security guards working at the BULLETIN campus boycotted work today after they claimed to have not received their salaries this past January.
The employees for him security compound data stationed at the University of ESWATINI at the BULLETIN campus today, they were seen tumbling their throats. This so because they claim that they haven't been paid their January salaries. The employees further stated that they don't have enough protective clothing that they are supposed to wear when reporting for duty.
Nasithi siyeva ukuthi sithi sifuna imali. Basitshela nje ukuthi batayifaka kuthi nini kasati lokuthi nini ngoba inyanga seyiphele katseni. Sinenkinga ukuthi netransport side kokuhamba siyanethwa nekunethwa kasina uniform lelanzwa kokulanza uniform lemhlume legcoke kulebantu bede nayo basifike basinika uniform lenzalo tonke tintfo letentekako la for him sinike tintfo letinzalo imali edlela ndvongeni liyabanjwa daily and daily asilitholi idlela ndvongeni kude edlela ndvongeni nasiyale kodwa le mali iyabanjwa njalo ngenyanga kuthi kwentekeni asati ngoba basemhlume imali yakhona iyangena edlela ndvongeni ngendlela lefanele sesiyatimangala ke nathi ukuthi mbamba siyawushona phi ngoba kadlela ndvongeni sesizingce sesiza sakhanuki sihamba ngayo indzaba edlela ndvongeni basitshele ukuthi ngubane bamfake kuphi so senkantolo unjanjanyana walile wale masamane asisathi lokuthi kahle sekufanele sithatheni sibhice nani ngesizathu ngalendlela lesicilateka ngayo la euniversity ngoba neuniversity kude la isita khona ukuthi njengemuntu nangabe angendi kahle kufanele bangabe ba-terminate le contract phela kuthi isizathu indlela lekufanele atilandzele la akalandzeli ngisho yinye kude ngisho kunye la kwentako lokuphilako namanje sihleli lana sihleti ngendlala la silambile lana siyarenta lana sinebantwana siyafundzisa happy new year na Christmas solo asikake sakholela letintfo leti siyatibuta lokuthi hayi kubangwa yinto ukuthi thina singaholi ngesikhathi ngoba kude nakunye ngisho la kushoko nje imoto yathathwa lana nalina litulu liphelela lithi.
The employees say that they do have responsibilities such that they are leaders of their families, hence they should get money to look after their families. For Yemaswati channel, I'm Gary Carlos with Nonhlatla, Matapa.
Yesterday, Channel S News reported a story about a thief wreaking havoc in and around Madonsa and surrounding areas. We headed over to the Correctional Service headquarters to find out more about the service's pursuit for the criminal.
Services has confirmed the escape of a convicted criminal who has been terrorizing the community of Madonsa. The escapee Musango Snatingwenya, who was serving a 14-year sentence at the Matapa Correctional Facility, is being pursued by police and community police in Madonsa.
Thank you so much, Ngwele. We have Musango Snatingwenya of Lavumisa Gandu 19, but before arrest he was staying at Madonsa, where he is alleged to be roaming around and torturing people and homestead around the Madonsa and the Monene homesteads. Ngosinathi Ngwenya was arrested for several cases of housebreaking and theft, as well as the stealing from a motor vehicle. He was serving a sentence of 14 years and he was due for release in 2026 July. We would like to urge the public to assist us to capture him and bring him back to custody. Whosoever comes around a person whom they will suspect to be the Musa, we kindly urge the public to report to the police 999 or else call the officer in charge of Matapa Central Correctional Institution at 7909-2537.
Thank you, Madam.
Senior Superintendent Kukuletu Dlamini of the Correctional Services implores any and all who have or might spot the criminal to assist in his capture by contacting the police. Reporting for Channel Yemaswati, Abongile Mabuza with Kimberly Mavuso, Mbabane.
That's all we have for you this evening, but before we leave you, let's recap our headlining stories. Details about the upcoming Marula Festival have been announced. Minister of Education Lady Howard says Yemaswati should strive to protect educational interests. And publisher Macmillan has donated books to the sum of 7,000 emalangeni to Gwaluseni Infant Primary School. We thank you so much for joining us this evening. Until next time, have a good night, ESWATINI.